Hi there, I'm Phil,
And I'm Suzanna.
and we came to this 10-day process with Ray in Vilcabamba, Ecuador, and it's just been a profound time, seriously life-changing, and the group energy and the people, like yeah, we're just feeling like family, and that we're elevating ourselves together. It's just almost indescribable how meaningful and delicious it's all been.
Yeah, and this idea to come to this process was Phil's inspiration. He connected with some of Ray's work online and was really inspired about the possibility of bringing consciousness into the body more, spiritualizing the body and learning how to really source the energy chronically. And it was a new idea for me, this idea of chronic living, but I felt inspired to support Phil's inspiration, and so we decided to do this journey together, and it's been deeply transformational for our relationship, for our capacity to harmonize and to find this new ground of being together.
Yeah, before we came here, I had gone on a raw fruit diet for about a year and a half, but Suzanne wasn't finding that compatible with her physiology at the time, so we were kind of on different diets, and that was fine, but it does, it kind of takes away a little bit of the common ground in our relationship, because we're foodies. We have huge gardens, and we have workshops and retreats where we're feeding lots of people and guests.
So it seemed
And
a bit strange to come and learn about not needing to eat
yeah,
for me. But I've come to see that this process is powerfully transformative, because it gives us the choice to enjoy food and enjoy the pleasures of food without such a entrenched dependence on it. And so we can enjoy both worlds, feeling more embodied in our spiritual selves and our ability to source pranic energy. Ray does such a great job in sharing his wisdom and learning and guiding us in the process, and then also showing us that we can also still be in the world and enjoying the taste pleasures of the world.
yes, because it's kind of like a reset, a physiological reset, an emotional reset, a mental reset, and in many domains of life, but specifically our relationship with food. And so now it's brought Suzanna and I kind of into the same vibration, into the same relationship, because we've had this reset. We've unhabituated from our previous ways, our previous diet, and now we can start over on the same page. We're anticipating, as we go into our integration phase, that we'll see it through with the 6 weeks of liquids, and then from there together we'll be able to enter into whatever diet we choose, like a raw diet or fruitarian, or just occasionally eating, or mainly liquids. We'll see. We haven't got a plan, but we'll be able to do it together, synchronized. And that's going to mean a lot to our relationship. And it's also going to mean we're going to be eating less. So we're going to have, we don't have to have as many gardens. We don't have to go through all that work. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing, but it's a lot of effort.
So all this free time is going to give us more opportunities to deepen our connection in other ways that we also find inspiring. So highly recommended. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, it's been just so beautiful, and like I said, it's almost beyond words. And I think everybody here had a specific aspect that really caused a shift, like a reformat. And for me, it was at the emotional level. We had a forgiveness exercise, and it just went into a whole realm of of atonement, it felt like, of everything that might have gone sideways, and I kind of just resolved so much, and it was, you know, it was a full-on catharsis and huge currents of energy running through me. It just purged me so deeply, and I've done a lot of practices and work on this stuff, but just being with the group, being in the dry fast, you know, having all this guidance from Ray, and also all the synergy, all the guidance that we're giving one another. Like, everybody that came is a very wise person, and a mutual support. It just created this container where I could just clear myself, and now it's like I have to get to know myself again. Like, who is this new person who can journey without all this baggage? And I'm gonna cry. Oh, yeah, it just opened a portal for my new becoming, you know. Yeah, just unleashed and unbonded from this imprinting and all these things that weren't quite optimal in my past. So I just can't be thankful enough. I mean, yeah, I'll just have to come to grips with this at some point. But it's a true liberation, like, not just from food, but from all this unseen entanglement and dissonance that is part of my mind and my heart and carried in my body, you know. So, yeah, I've got things in my body that are painful, and it just already feels so much better without any specific therapy or medicine. It's just profound. And I want to say that Vilcabamba is such a great place. The fruit here, and the water, and the air, and the beauty, and the people, the community. It's like, yeah, it's very, very special. And so we're just so glad that we did it here, you know, because it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you for humoring us. Hasta luego.